This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Colorado Buffaloes against the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game, they understand what is at stake today. Their wide receiver, who has had one of the most productive seasons in school history, can go to #1 in the record books with receiving yards today. They think he can get that record. The quarterback wants to get him the ball. They have had such good chemistry all season, and as they're getting ready to take can see guys patting him on the back. They know the opportunity is his here today. I'll keep you posted.
Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So BYU's offense comes on the field first today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got an opening here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, BYU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive to this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, I know you and I have loved this guy all year long, and he's put himself right in the middle of this great Buff lineage of great quarterbacks. It goes from Shedeur Sanders to Cordell Stewart and Darian Hagan, Seppo Lufau. All these guys have been so good at this position, and this guy is certainly in that category.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Buffaloes line up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Buffaloes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Fights through a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a quick grab. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And nowhere to go there. That defense all over it. So the completion for no gain sets them up with 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Back to pass. It's Moffitt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. And the Cougars will call their 1st timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the 1st half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like BYU will have the first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17, BYU, 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. So Colorado has the lead. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And the Cougars will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Breaking ankles out there. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the receiver. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Dropping back. It's Moffitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle, but first down. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Colorado! That's how you finish a play.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You've got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Bringing pressure. Oh, he escapes. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. On the move now. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. The Buffaloes are on the move here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Moffitt. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick shovel pass.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And Colorado will now use their 2nd timeout of the half. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And he'll set up to throw. And the pressure's on. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And now a timeout taken by BYU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target the 1st time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Oh, they trap him for a sack. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Moffitt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
That ball is forced over the middle. Against this zone defense, you've got to understand as a quarterback that all the eyes are on you, and they're going to converge. And if you don't manipulate them with your eyes, they will be there when the ball arrives. This ball is forced over the middle, and it's picked up.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pocket collapsing. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. QB bootlegs here. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They keep him guessing with a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 at that first down loss. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Shotgun formation here on third down. He pulls in the catch. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Look out, he's breaking free. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. BYU has now moved into the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is just a monster sack, Chris. After this long drive that the offense has put together, now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. We'll see if they try it out the field goal team. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Looking to pass. It's Moffitt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
These are just such huge mistakes from the quarterback. 2 picks now in the 3rd quarter, and they've got the lead. Chris, all he has to do is play clean. This team is such a good team, and he is putting them in harm's way.
So the BYU offense comes back out of the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Colorado is in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Dropping back, it's Moffitt. Grab down the middle, it's Thompson. Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44, that's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Now they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. The gain is 3 yards. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll kick it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And it's a kneel down. Team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're in the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They play
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines. Storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Seminoles offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. In this quarterfinal matchup, it's a case of rust versus rest. One side is coming off a victory. They have momentum. The other side's had more time to prepare, but we'll see if that's crucial or not.
To see these teams that have the buys and they've struggled in the history of this playoff. But I will tell you this, Chris, I think it's the teams that are aggressive early that can get that momentum started and they can establish a rhythm, not only for their offense, but for the entirety of their team. And the team that can do that usually comes out on top.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. The defender wins the fight for the football.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left.
Beautiful throw here to start the game. This Seminoles passing attack has been good all year long. And heck, they've been good for a long time here at the quarterback position. Go back to Charlie Ward, Chris Winkie, Jameis Winston.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'll run it here. Crosses the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone defense.
Defender moving too soon, and the offense gets a 5-yard penalty out of it. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll try to pick up the yard. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Offense ready to start this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. The Noles keep the football on the move. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 year.
Oh, he jukes him again. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Noles with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. This guy has been really hard to block all season long, Joel, and he told us he is so eager to step up and make an impact during this playoff game.
And offensively, they told us they were going to have to know where he's at and slide the protection, do something to adjust the protection so that he didn't have a one-on-one opportunity. At this point, you've got to put a tight end on that side, allow a running back to go chip on that side. You cannot allow him to have a free rush.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Off the RPO, clock to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Misses the receiver, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Pass not complete. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Neutral zone is under attack. Defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds his target. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
What a beautiful job by this quarterback of finding the matchup that he wanted. This wide receiver has run all day long, and he wins again here on 3rd down. That is a beautiful ball. It's in stride and allows for some yards after the catch, and it sets up 1st and goal. Beautiful play. This offense is rolling.
Receiver in motion now. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running with purpose. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Mendoza. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Sees an opening. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Mendoza. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. It's a quarterback keeper. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Now the pass rush gets home. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy, looking to throw it on 1st down. Dumps it down to the back, caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Throws to the tight end. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Coming after him. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the 2nd half is the safest pathway to victory. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
The Noles will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Caught quickly. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Briggs up 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. And the offense trots back out on the field again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Wideout's now clustered. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. On the slide, he didn't get past the marker. It's going to be 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Breaks into the clear. Great move there. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
They get him to the ground. That's first down now at the 28. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A screen to the wide receiver. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And it's a bunch formation. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Powell. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. That's an important first down on that running play. A quick throw out left, complete. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. They're going to run it here. And the Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. 7th play of the drive coming up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. The Noles come up to the line in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Powell. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal from there. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Noles. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Touchdown, Florida State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. Been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looks right for a quick completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And he cannot turn the corner. Stop for no gain. Great defense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here comes the pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever. And now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw. Trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grinding away on the ground. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense may keep away and secure the victory? The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a late deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. This could be the game here. Defense is coming after him. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They did not make it short on 4th down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty. Looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan. But this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Colorado Buffaloes against the Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Joel, a real... actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, now they have a decision to make. You either need to get the yards necessary with your route as a wide receiver, or if you're going to complete the ball short of the sticks, it has to be accurately thrown so you can run after the catch. Neither of those things happen, and now the head coach is forced into a situation where he needs to decide whether they'll go for it on 4th down.
So the Buffaloes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Moffitt. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
The tight end has got it, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Past the 30. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Moffitt. And the pressure's on. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. And the Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
And is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Running through the tackle.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Moffitt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And the Buffaloes will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So the defender jumping, enticing the offense to move. That'll cost the defense 5 yards. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Powers through. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
This is one of my favorite things that this defense is able to do. They put so much pressure on the opposing quarterback, but it's not just with the front seven. It's their ability to blitz and pressure with secondary players. They bring the corner, they bring the safety, and here these defensive backs getting after the quarterback. They're coming from all angles.
And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Scanning the field. It's Moffitt. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving. Offensive line getting set is first down. He'll hand it off. You make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Indiana has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Finds his man. It's Thompson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. It's a draw play. Fighting off the defender. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay down yardage. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Back to pass. It's Moffitt. Here comes the rush. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A quick juke.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're able to attack and get a big completion down the field.
Now it's 2nd down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Look out, he's breaking free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the Hoosiers looking to keep this drive moving. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Ball handed off. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Wants to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Buffs will call their first timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. And Colorado will now use their 2nd timeout of the half. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, what a move. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build his halftime advantage. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Moffitt. He lets it go on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul.
Cannot grab the face mask like that. That'll cost the defense. It's a 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll try a pass here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. They'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Open field ahead. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's Moffitt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught, and they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Colorado is in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Motion now from the tight end. To the air, it's Moffitt. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown! Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky.